Bullying and Gossiping Workplace Training video. We have all heard of bullying among the school age. However, bullying in the workplace has also become an issue in our society. The workplace should be a safe and respectful environment. So let's stop workplace bullying. Workplace bullying is an abusive conduct that is threatening, humiliating, or intimidating. Workplace bullying involves a deliberate act and mistreatment repeatedly from one person or group of persons towards another that is driven by the desire to intimidate, degrade, humiliate, or create risk to the health and safety of another person. Examples of workplace bullying are failure to give needed information to perform the job, gossip, insults, yelling, exclusion, public shaming, making interruption, treating others disrespectfully, and interfering with the work activities of others. The forms of workplace bullying are shouting or swearing at an employee, singling an employee out for unnecessary criticism or blame, embarrassing an employee with language or action, making practical jokes about an employee repeatedly, unintentionally excluding an employee. Reason workplace bullying occurs are because bullies are not punished. Laws to stop bullying are either absent or too weak to stop it. No one in the company has the will to stop bullying. Co-workers just stand by and see it, but fail to stop it. And some bullies just have psychological and social problems. Bullying, it won't end unless you do something about it. It is important to control workplace bullying. Workplace bullying can jeopardize an employee's health, their career, and their job. Workplace bullying has been known to trigger emotional injuries such as anxiety, depression, and in some cases trauma. Workplace bullying can leave a person so traumatized that they feel powerless, disoriented, confused, and helpless. Depressed coworkers who are bullied can develop sleep problems and trouble concentrating. And over time, a bullied employee's ability to memorize new things or retrieve facts can become impaired. Bullied employee can feel paralyzed and unable to do anything about the situation. So let's stop bullying. Don't be afraid to break the law of silence and stand up and speak out and never give in to bullying. Gossiping in the workplace. Workplace gossiping is a form of communication among colleagues and focuses on the private, personal, and sensitive affairs of others. Workplace gossiping occurs when coworkers tend to discuss another person in his absence, or they tend to discuss something about a coworker when there is no first-hand knowledge about the coworker. People engage in workplace gossip because they feel a strong need to fit in and feel that gossiping will help them achieve acceptance. Employees who have gossip often suffer from low self-esteem and think that talking about others or spreading rumors will help them fit in or feel important or powerful. The effects of workplace gossip. Workplace gossip increases conflict and decreases morale. Gossiping breaks down the trust level within the group, which results in employees second-guessing each other and running to the supervisor to clarify instruction and direction. Gossip can be the death of teamwork, as it can cause employees to break down into cliques, and employees can start refusing to work together. Workplace gossip can lead to a loss of productivity and effectiveness. Do not listen to workplace gossip. And if you are being bullied or have awareness of bullying in the workplace and do not take action, then you are part of the bullying process. Stand up and speak out, and let's prevent bullying now. Current laws that address bullying and gossiping in the workplace. In a 2007 study by Zobie International, more than a third of U.S. workforce reported experiencing bullying at work, while another 12% reported witnessing someone being bullied. Unfortunately, there are no current federal or state laws that explicitly prohibits workplace bullying. However, there are many states in the process of trying to get legislators to add bullying to their law. Currently, 26 states have introduced anti-bullying bills that seek to prohibit mistreatment in the workplace. While each state will have its own unique bill, the themes are the same. The Healthy Workplace Bill is model legislation for bullying in the workplace. It provides severely bullied employees with a legal claim for damages, create legal incentive for employers to act preventively and responsibly with regards to bullying behaviors. The Health Workplace Bill protects those who have made complaints or filed suit about workplace bullying from retaliation. The Healthy Workplace Bill benefits employers by defining the hostile work environment. It protects employers from liability risks when correction and prevention mechanisms are carried out. It gives employers the reason to terminate or discipline offenders. The Healthy Workplace Bill bridged the gap in the state and federal civil rights protections. The Healthy Workplace Bill benefits employees by creating a legal path for addressing abusive work environment. It enables suing bully individually. It holds employer accountable. It allows employees to seek back pay for lost wages. And it compels employers to correct and prevent future incidents. The Healthy Workplace Bill would not only protect the rights of those being bullied, but also those who testify on behalf of those being bullied. The Healthy Workplace Bill. The wording of the bill has many other problems as current harassment law. As with all new development in law, it will take time to see how courts will interpret and apply the law. There are two laws in effect that currently deal with aggressive behavior in the workplace. The first is under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, under the Americans with Disability Act, and Age Discrimination in Employment Act. The second is among the state common laws. These laws are focused more on discrimination than on dignity, but the laws do cover dignity and the human rights, which require equality for all employees. Bullying and gossiping in the workplace is destructive to the organization and strip the targets of their most basic human rights. This is harming not only the individual's dignity, but the employers. Hopefully, in the near future, the bills that are in legislation will be written in a way that they will be passed into law. When bullying occurs in the workplace, the employee may suffer from both physical and emotional ailments. When bullying is occurring in the workplace, employers are burdened with reduction in productivity and morale, with an increase in absenteeism and high turnover rates. Until bills are passed into laws, and even after bills are passed into laws, it is the duty of companies to take responsibility in changing the policies regarding bullying and gossiping in the workplace. Tips on how to prevent workplace bullying and gossiping. First, address the specific perpetrators. Stop negative words and actions on a personal level by directly addressing the key person one-on-one. Then meet with your entire team. After addressing the specific person, discuss the situation with your team members. Always encourage positive behaviors. Even positive gossip can be good for companies and employees. Model the behavior you want to see. Leaders should set an example for their employees. Leaders should show their employees how they want them to behave. Bullying should be individualized. Do not send out a mass email stating that bullying or gossip will not be tolerated. This should be individually addressed. Policies should be in place that ensure a safe and respectful environment for its employees. Policy should be in place to prevent workplace bullying and gossiping. The ones doing and starting the bullying and gossiping should be disciplined or terminated. In the policy, bullying and malicious gossip shall be viewed as harassing, threatening, offending, socially negative comments, action that affects someone's work and the overall atmosphere of the workplace. The policy guidelines will define the types of bullying. Physical bullying Any unwanted physical touching, such as kicking, poking, tripping, shoving, or any other treatment of physical violence from one employee to another that might result in pain and discomfort to another employee. Non-physical bullying. Threatening glances or gestures that might indicate violence or insult to another. Verbal bullying include name calling, slanderous gossip, degrading, offensive, abusive, insulting, or threatening remarks that might include possible loss of position or employment. Social bullying. Exclusion of employee based on physical and racial bias, or disregarding of other employees' work because of biased, unfavorable opinion of said employee by another employee or group. Nonverbal and verbal behavior, direct or indirect, slanderous, verbal, abusive behavior that is focused on an individual or group of individual over more than 2 days' time will be viewed as a violation of the company's anti-bullying guideline. Bullying, malicious gossip, guidelines. First offense, when an employee is lobbying charges against employee of the company in regards to bullying and malicious gossip, then the accused employee shall be brought to account for their actions to their immediate supervisor. The accuser may remain anonymous if they so choose, but they are required to file a formal complaint with the HR department. Once the complaint has been filed, the accused will be brought before the immediate supervisor to give their account of the situation. The account of the two parties will be reviewed. Upon evaluation, if the charges appear to be sound, then the accused will be given a written warning which will be maintained within the personal file with the company. The accused will be required to complete a sensitivity seminar of the HR department choosing. Upon completion of this seminar, the employee will sign a document detailing the acknowledgement of company policy and that further untoward behavior will have harsher consequences. On the second offense, when an employee has been accused of bullying and or malicious gossip about an individual or group of individuals, then the employee will be brought before their direct supervisor and members of the HR department. The accounts of both the accused employee and the alleged victim will be addressed. If the charges prove to be verified as true, then the employee would be suspended without pay for no less than 1 full week. It would be the decision of the direct supervisor and member of human resource to determine whether the employee is eligible for further employment or if termination is necessary at this time. If it is determined that termination will not be carried out at this time, then the employee will be under probation for no less than 90 days. At any time during the determined probationary period, the employee violates any of the company's code of ethics or policies and procedures, the employee will be immediately terminated with no chance of rehire. The third offense: when an employee has been justly accused of bullying and or malicious gossiping about an individual or group of individuals for the third time, then that employee will be subjected to immediate termination. Terminated employees' name should be added to the list not eligible for rehire in the HR department. Any bonuses or extra incentives that the employee might have earned for that quarter or that year end will be voided. By stopping bullying and gossiping in the workplace, you will create a positive productivity, better morale, and eliminate high turnover rates.